Hey, this is Matt from InvestiQuant. Today is Tuesday, March 23, 2021, and today we're seeing some mixed action in the market. The S&P has been fairly quiet. We've seen a pretty balanced session, and we are trading down near the lows. We're still trading within yesterday's range. The Nasdaq was able to just tick through yesterday's high before falling back in and consolidating, whereas the Russell, which is the top right chart, has been weak all day long, down quite a bit, almost 3% down as of the time of this recording, which is just shortly before 3 p.m. Eastern time. And then the Dow, also an inside day, trading down near the lows. And that's the type of pattern we're going to be looking at this afternoon. And we're going to do it a little bit later into the session as I've got a late start here. And what we're going to be looking at is all four instruments entering the market long at 3:30 p.m. Eastern time. So normally I'm closer to this 3 o'clock. We're going to be looking a little bit later today. So entering at 3:30 p.m. Eastern time and exiting at the close, which is 4:15 p.m. Eastern time. So just a 45-minute time slot. You know, this platform allows you to test every 15-minute increment throughout the day. So I'm usually showing you something around 3 p.m., but you can do any 15-minute increment throughout the entire regular trading hour session that you would want to look at. So we're going to do 3:30 p.m. Eastern time here. The setup we're going to be looking at is based upon the day opening lower on the session, and then after the open, we have a lower daily high, a higher daily low, and you're trading in the bottom half of the range. So let me zoom out of this a little bit, bring a little bit more of my screen on here. And I will first start by saying that today's high is less than the prior day high. So to do that, I'm going to say the intraday high is less than the prior day high. So I'm going to hit the minus sign here where it says greater than prior day high. That is a not statement. So I'm saying the intraday high is not greater than the prior day high. That has been added to the test. Next, I'm going to say the intraday low is not less than the prior day low. So I'm going to go to the intraday low versus daily levels, and I'm going to say it is not less than the prior day low. I hit the minus sign there, and that adds it to the test. That creates an inside day. So that's what we've got forming here. And then lastly, I'm going to say we're trading closer to the lows, and I'm just going to be real simple about it and say we're trading in the bottom half of the intraday range. So I'm going to say the intraday close, which is referencing this 3:30 p.m. entry time price. I'm going to say that is in the bottom half of the intraday range. So if I hit equals next to close in the bottom half of the intraday range, that will complete the pattern. Now I'm going to go into the indicator section, put us in a similar market environment, which is above a 10 and above a 200-day simple moving average. And now I can click view results. All right, and here are the results of going long at 3:30 p.m. Eastern time, exiting at the close 4:15 p.m. Eastern time. When you have an inside day forming and you are trading in the bottom half of the intraday range, this is following a gap down for the session and taking place in the context of above a 10 and above a 200-day simple moving average. Historically, we've got 70 samples in the S&P, 64 in the Nasdaq, 72 in the Dow, and 56 in the Russell. And if we look at the win rates on them, the S&P very neutral here. The rest of them have been favored in this scenario. So the Nasdaq here would be 66%, quite strong, although this pattern is not quite true for the Nasdaq because the Nasdaq did take out yesterday's high. The Dow, 63%, the Dow is still within this formation, and this is for the Russell is not applicable, but the results here 61% on the Russell. So this pattern currently taking place in the S&P and the Dow. The S&P the most neutral. The other three instruments favor this pattern, and it is applicable to the Dow as of the time of this recording. If we look at the average win and average loss, fairly similar in size there for the S&P. It looks like the Nasdaq has a little bit larger average losses there. Same for the Dow, just slightly larger average loss and pretty similar in size for the average win and average loss in the Russell. So hopefully you found this helpful. Good luck, and we will see you next time.